Hi guys, welcome to a very hot day in Bangalore and Stranger in Suede's first performance shoe review. I have here the Puma Ignite XT that came out last year. This is a runner that features Puma's new Ignite foam, which is a polyurethane based midsole. Polyurethane was widely used in the 90s to make running shoes, but soon was replaced with EVA because it was lighter and more responsive. But thanks to advancements in modern technology, polyurethane is coming back to running shoes, and this is great because modern polyurethane is a lot lighter. This means that we have a shoe that weighs just 10 ounces for a size 10, which isn't great but still compares really well to similar EVA based models in spite of this full polyurethane midsole. Puma calls the Ignite their most responsive shoe ever, and it's endorsed by the world's fastest man, Usain Bolt, so that must mean something. And indeed it does, because this is a very responsive shoe. It may not be very comfortable to stand around in, but once you start running, you can really feel the energy return on these. The faster you run, the more you feel it. Now there's a rich depression that runs around the outside of the shoe, including the medial and the lateral side. These chevrons make compression easier, and the heel to toe drop on these is 11.8 millimeters, and that is not minimal by any standard. So if you're looking for a barefoot running experience, then this is not the shoe for you. There is a drop-in EVA insole that comes with the shoe. Now it's quite thick, but it should mold nicely to your foot over time. So I put about 50 kilometers on these before I did this review, so they're a little creased and the sole is dirty. Anyway, moving to the other side of the shoe, you can see an exposed strip of midsole right here, which Puma calls the transition line. What this does is it splits the shoe into two parts, and this makes lateral movements much easier and allows the shoe to flex in this way. The transition line turns the Puma Ignite into a ninja shoe because your thumb is separate from the other fingers, toes, feet, fingers. But anyway, what this does is it helps smoothen weight loading on the shoe when you're doing cross training or when you're running. And because of that, this is a very stable shoe, and that's one of my favorite features of this shoe. Durability is not an issue at all in these because the midsole is polyurethane and that lasts a lot longer than EVA. And also on the underside you have an EverTrack outsole, which is basically hard rubber placed at the forefoot and the heel. So whether you're a heel striker or a forefoot striker, you're covered, and these shoes are going to last you really long. There's a herringbone pattern on both areas, so you'll get great traction. So you'll get great traction. There's a red Ignite branded insert at the heel here. That is where Puma uses Forever Foam. Forever Foam is basically a softer foam that is used only in the heel. It's inside. There's a block inside there. Forever Foam is basically a softer foam that is used only in the heel. So that gives you a lot more cushioning right there because a lot of runners tend to use their heels when they run. The upper on this is basically a lot of synthetic with a lot of textile underlay. Now that is very breathable but nothing special. Moving on to the sides, the Puma foam strip is a little stiffer, and this adds a little bit of support on the sides. The tongue on the Puma Ignite is made of suede. I love suede, and it's got holes for airflow, but the only problem I have with it is that the foam padding at the back does not run all the way to the top. So if you use the last row of lace loops, you are going to feel some lace pressure. Lace loops. Oh, I'm running a serious running guy. It's a serious full series. Okay, technologically advanced shoe. The Ignite comes with a molded heel counter, and that really does a good job of keeping your heel in place. I never felt a lot of heel slippage or anything like that. But there is a reflective strip at the back for all of you night runners out there. Fit on these is a little narrow, but you can go true to size because there is a lot of room in the toe, and the lacing starts quite late. And as far as colorways go, my favorite is the salmon and purple one that Puma put out. It's very edgy, very 70s. I like that. The best part about this shoe is the price tag. You can get it for about 5,000 rupees online on Amazon, Myntra and Flipkart. but what you're getting is a great shoe with a really good energy return setup and a lot of durability. So if you're looking for an all-purpose runner, the Puma Ignite is the way to go. Puma has released multiple versions of the shoe. There's a knit version and there's some temperature regulating versions. You can check those out at your local Puma store. But if you're just looking for a basic runner, go for the normal version. You will not be disappointed. So there you have it, guys. That was a review of the Puma Ignite. You cut there, yeah? So let me know what you thought of the shoe in the comments. Did you buy it? Did you not buy it? What did you buy? And like and subscribe for a lot more shoe reviews coming out. Peace.